Hi, I'm Drew Porter from Quixotic Racing, and I'm just going to show you a couple of really quick exercises you can do. These are for running. They can also be for cycling, they can be for swimming, or just regular strength training. This is just going to be a quick hip exercise. Okay, so we exist in 3 planes of motion. Okay, forward and back, side to side, and turning. Alright, so this would be one plane of motion. This would be another. See, I'm doing this in a very small space. There's a reason for that, to show that you can do this anywhere. And the third one is turning. So any movement that we do is in one of those planes, 2 of those planes, or a combination of those planes. Anyway, this exercise, it's going to be involving 3 planes of motion, but it's basically just hip flexion and extension. So you're just going to stand. You can balance on something if you like. Let's use a chair. So, you can just balance on the chair, and what you're going to do is just bring your leg forward, bring it back to neutral, and then bring it back. Bring your leg forward, back to neutral, bring it back. Now if I want to do this without the chair, it involves a little balance, forward, back to neutral, and back. Show you what it looks like from the side. You want to keep your abs tight, maintain neutral spine. Bring your leg forward, back to neutral, and back. So what you don't want to do is start leaning back too much. Okay, there's another exercise that involves that, and that is good, but for this specific exercise, you want it to be hip flexion, back to neutral, hip extension. Next exercise is lateral. Okay, so this is going to be abduction, to take away. Think of aliens, to abduct. Standing again, if we want to use balance, we can. If you don't want to, you're fine. And you just go out to the side and back. Out to the side and back. If you're feeling savvy, you can cross in front, go out to the side, you can cross in back, go out to the side. Okay? In this view, you can see that my body, I'm going to try and remain as straight as possible. So I put all that weight on the standing leg, go out. Again, you don't want to try and tilt away. Again, there is another exercise for that. This is not it. So, out to the side and back. You'll also probably feel in your other muscle, because that's your stabilizing hip. Okay? And then the third one is going to be twisting, and that's basically where you just stand and you open up like that. And then come back. Stand, open up, and back. Stand, open up, and back. And that's the transverse plane. So we have frontal plane here, sagittal plane, and transverse plane. Okay? You can do like 10 reps of each. So 10 reps forward, 10 reps back of your right leg. Do the left leg, then you can do abduction, and then you can do transverse plane, so rotation. And then if you're, you've done it a few times, if you've done it, let's say twice a week, you can build it up to maybe 2 sets of 10. If you're already good at 2 sets of 10, you can build it up to 2 sets of 15, 2 sets of 20, and just progress it safely. No more than 10% increase in volume each week. Okay? Hopefully you found that helpful, and you can always contact Quixotic Racing with any questions.